What up, fam? It's your girl Chantel. I got another episode of What the Hell for all y'all. Episode 4 is slam-packed with bangers, including a former Navy pilot says UFOs are real. A zoo in China denies that its bears are actually humans in bear costumes. And finally, a Japanese man spends 2 million yen on a terrifyingly realistic and just straight up terrifying dog costume.
Hold on to your hats, it's gonna get weird.
In our first story, a former Navy pilot says UFOs are real. It's like the X-Files, but IRL. Oops, my bad. I forgot they're trying to rebrand UFOs as UAPs. Is the rebranding really that necessary? It seems like an attempt to make it sound all fancy and official. If so, it's not working. Unidentified flying objects versus unidentified aerial phenomenon? Tomato, tomato. Am I right or am I right?
Okay. I see.
Alrighty, so this dude goes before Congress and he shares what he experienced as a pilot.
My name is Ryan Fobbs Graves, and I'm a former F-18 pilot with a decade of service in the U.S. Navy. I have experienced advanced UAP firsthand, and I'm here to voice the concerns of more than 30 commercial aircrew and military veterans who have confided their similar encounters with me.
The TLDR is that a former Navy pilot saw UFOs, UAPs repeatedly while flying in the wild blue yonder. Graves described the UFOs, the UAPs, as being very unusual. He described one object as
a sphere encased in a cube.
I don't know about you guys, but I kind of wish the planes were shaped like that. Instead, we're stuck with another phallic-shaped object designed by a dude who definitely wasn't overcompensating for something. According to Graves, these objects were pulling all sorts of crazy maneuvers, going diagonally, whatever, all different directions, and they were accelerating at the speed of light, aka something that a crappy 2023 spaceship could not do.
You basic.
I feel like if a 2023 spaceship were to accelerate at the speed of light, it would just crumple as if a frat bro was taking a beer can and slamming it against his head. A more accurate depiction of what would happen, according to Science ABC, a very reputable source said, attempting to travel faster than light is like bringing your bike to a stop and trying to go slower. It doesn't make any sense. Indeed, it does not. I, for one, am definitely not surprised. I mean, hello? Science?
Yes, science!
The Earth is part of our solar system. The solar system is part of the Milky Way galaxy. Then there's a whole bunch of other galaxies, blah, 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 etc., which is part of the ever-expanding universe. In the words of Jack Black a la School of Rock, we're just a footnote on the universe's epic ass. You think we're alone? You think we're special? Come on, my dudes. There's definitely aliens out there, FR, FR. And I, for one, want to say what up to the little green folks. But why would aliens and their advanced technology want to come to Earth? Resources? You think that spaceship runs on oil and gas? If anything, I think they're just checking up on us to see how much we the planet. In conclusion, UFOs/UAPs are real and probably is just a hella advanced life form coming to Earth when they need a good laugh. In our second story, a zoo in China is under fire due to guests thinking that the bears are actually humans in bear costumes. What the f***, right? I did some investigating, found that video, and it's, very disturbing. Okay, pause. You see that butt? I'm not really sure what a bear butt looks like because I'm not a weirdo, but I'm assuming it's not that. And look at that face! I searched for bear Halloween costumes, and this is what came up. Coincidence? I think not.
The bear agrees.
The funniest part of this whole story for me is the fact that the folks at the zoo are desperately trying to set the record straight, insisting that these are indeed real bears and not some clever human impersonators. In the end, whether it's actually bears or humans cosplaying as bears, I want to thank the zoo in China for bringing joy to my heart with this very funny and unbelievable story that tickled my funny bone like a mother effer. That reminds me of our third story. A Japanese man spent 2 million yen on a very realistic and very, very frightening dog costume. Okay, so Toko's dream of becoming a dog started when he was a child. I bet his parents are really wishing they would have put his weird little ass in therapy right about now. He conceals his face. Of course he conceals his face. I mean, I don't think most people would want their loved ones to know about their secret life as a furry. But can you imagine if he did show his face and you were like, holy shit, that's Bill from accounting. So that's what he does on the weekends. His constant peeing in the break room makes a lot more sense now. I must know, how on earth does this dude get around in this eerie-ass costume? A cart. Okay, but wouldn't it be easier if he just pulled a Goofy the dog and just stood up on his hind legs? I'm curious to know who the hell is this woman with him? First she was petting him, now she's dragging his ass around on a cart? Hopefully it's a psychologist trying to convince him that he is not a dog. Or maybe it's his partner and the whole time she's cursing him out for spending 2 million yen on another weird-ass dog costume. I mean, this guy probably has more than one of these costumes. Probably more than 2. Probably more than 3. We're looking at a big old collection. But hey, we shouldn't judge too quickly. Everyone's got their own quirks and passions, and this daring individual clearly loves a good, terrifyingly authentic dog costume. So here's to you, mysterious dog costume wearing individual from Japan. Maybe reincarnation exists, and in your next life, you'll be the doggo of your dreams. We made it. Another episode of What the Hell in the books. Thank you so much for watching. Please check out my music under Sea of Daisies on Apple Music, Spotify, blah, 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 blah. All the streaming services. I'll see you at the next one. Later days.